Hello guys, this is Porosh and today I am going to show you how to create raining animation similar to this one. In this tutorial you will be learning how to use external classes and remove child using array. Okay, so let's start it. I am using Adobe Animate Creative Cloud. You can use Adobe Flash CS3 or updated version, but the most important thing, you must select ActionScript 3. So I'm gonna select ActionScript 3. I'm gonna change my stage dimension width into 800 and height to 500. But first I have to save this file, so I'm gonna save this file. I'm going to file, save. I'm gonna save it on my desktop. I'm gonna create a new folder, rename the folder raining, and double click and go inside that folder and rename my folder to raining effect and save that file. Now I'm gonna draw a raindrop using oval tool. Select oval. You must remember that you have to get rid of stroke color, so I'm gonna draw an oval like this one. Get rid of this and zoom in. Okay. You have to draw something like raindrop, so I'm gonna draw, I think it will do for the sake of this project. Okay, I have drawn a raindrop, and now I'm gonna convert this raindrop into symbol. Select this drop or the object and convert it to a symbol. Name it drop, and the most important thing, you have to select registration point here, because I want this object to have the registration point right here. Okay, and select export for ActionScript. Okay, and change the movie clip into sprite. Okay, now press OK. Don't get excited seeing this message, because just press OK. Now I have my render on my library, and this is a sprite. You can have a movie clip, but I would like to have this sprite. Okay, now right click on your drop from your library and edit class. Yes, and it has generated a class for me. Just change this movie clip to sprite, and here also sprite. Okay, now I have to add my drop on the stage, so I have to type add event listener event dot. It doesn't show me code hints because I have not imported that event class yet, so let's import it. Import flash dot events dot event. Save this class, save, and save. I'm gonna save inside my raining folder. Okay, just here, save it. Okay. Now event, now let's type event dot, yeah, it is showing me code hints. Add it to stage and name the function same, added to stage. Add it to stage. You can name anything you'd like to. Stage. Okay. Now just below this curly brace type the function private function added to stage event and event. Now I have to type enter frame event listener to listen to my drop. So just type add event listener event dot enter frame, and the function name I'd like to call update. Type here function update event, and it is event. Save the file. Just type here x plus math dot sine, sorry, cos rotation divided by 180 time math dot pi closing parenthesis time 10 and enter, and now type y equal to y plus dot sine rotation divided by 180 time dot pi closing parenthesis time 10. Okay, save the file again. Okay, and these two lines of codes make your raindrop moving towards it facing. Okay, to test it, just drag few drops on the stage. Okay, change its rotation. This one is, sorry, save the file again, and now test it. You see, my drops are moving towards its facing. Okay, that means this code making my sprite moving towards its facing. Okay, now let's delete all the drops and make this sprite as raindrop. Okay, so rename this layer action, and go inside this layer, inside this frame, Windows, action, action panel pops up here. So type stop, and type add event listener event dot enter frame, same name, update function, update event. Now I'll import my drop inside this event listener. So type var drop and its class is drop equal to new drop, add child drop. My drop has been added on the stage. If I test it now, see, yeah, drops are over, it's going over there, but I have to make it throughout this stage randomly, okay, and make this drop facing below. Okay, so just go drop class and before I add this drop on the stage, I have to type this means, as I am typing this because I am inside this drop, so I don't have to type drop dot, I have to type this dot rotation equal to 70 or 80, you can use 75 plus math dot random closing parenthesis time 10. 70 will be better. Okay, that means this drop will be rotating 70 and 70 to 10. That means 70 between 70 and 80. Okay, and if I save this class and test it again, go to my raindrop.fla, you see it's falling. Okay, but it's falling from one side. I have to make it all side of this stage. Okay, so go to my main FLA and change this drop position to drop.x equal to 0 plus random closing parenthesis time stage dot stage width and drop.y equal to 0 minus drop dot height. That means my drop's y position will be just about here and x position will be anywhere of this stage, here, here, here and here. Okay, if I save this file first and then test it, you see it's working fine. It looks like raining effect, but I have to make this the speed of my drop randomly. Okay, so go back to drop class and this 10 I have to change it. So create a variable public var speed number 20 plus dot random closing parenthesis time 10. The speed, and copy this speed and change it 10 to speed. That means the speed of my drop will be 20 to 10. Okay, save this class, go back to main FLA and test it. You see, it's falling. It has random speed. Okay, and I would also like to have my drop size random size. Okay, so just here type this dot scale x equal to this dot y equal to 0.5 plus dot random closing parenthesis time 1, not 1.9. okay, that means my drop size will be 0.5. 1 means full size, 0.5 means half of the size. Okay, so if I save this class and test it, you see, I need it. Okay, but here 0.1 to 0.5, that means it will start on 1 and randomly 1 to 5, or it will be into 0.1 or between 0.5. okay, now wait, test it again. Yeah, now it looks like rain drops, but you see these drops are traveling throughout this stage. okay, if I keep running this project or running this file, it will be lag and stuck. So every time when my drops are going beyond the stage, I have to delete it. But I don't want this drop going beyond the stage. I want to delete it randomly here, here, or here. So go back to raineffect.fla and create a custom function. Type function delete drop closing parenthesis semicolon colon void, and to delete this drop I have to import an array. So type var, name the variable name drop array, and this will be array equal to new array. Copy drop array and paste it here and type dot push drop. So I have to type here for loop to delete this drop from my array list. okay, so type for var d colon integer equal to 0 d less than drop array dot length d plus plus. For drop class equal to drop array drop array t. Here, what I did here is I make a variable for this drop array d, so that I don't have to type drop array d over and over again. Just type here when my drop is here, here or here, I would like to delete it. So I know my stage height is 500, so just type if dot y greater than 250 plus at random time 200 200. I have to do is to dot splice t1 semicolon and remove child this current drop. If I test it now, I think it won't work because I haven't executed this function. So copy this and paste it inside enter frame handler and semicolon and comment it drops. Save this file and test it again. You see, drops are deleting as I have expected. Okay, raindrop is done. Now I have to create the wave effect or whatever you say, ripple maybe. So now, but I'd like to change my drop transparency too. So similarly here type this dot alpha equal to 0.1 plus dot random times 0.5. Okay, see, okay, now this is more looks like raining. Okay, so now I have to delete wave effect, or you can say ripple, whatever. Okay, now I have to get rid of the fill color and change the stroke color to same as, okay, this one, blue. Select oval tool and draw an oval on the stage. Okay, now select it, convert to its symbol tool and name it circle. You can name anything you'd like to circle, and this time registration point will be center, and export it for action script and keep it as movie clip. Okay, press OK. Okay, now double click and go inside it, zoom in, and inside this oval or inside this circle movie clip, select 15 frame and insert keyframe and select between this frame and create classic twin. Okay, now you see it has created twin for me. Now here just free transform tool and press Alt into keyboard and drag it, sorry, not Alt, Shift maybe, okay, Shift, and drag it and make it smaller so that I have this animation. Okay, yeah, and now make it like this one, and this one is to zoom in. I think it will do for me. Okay. Okay. Now insert another layer, copy this frames, copy, paste it over and get rid of this rest of this frame and select, drag it here, and it looks like this. Okay, but I have to reverse this one. That means it will start smaller to bigger, so just select and reverse frame, and similarly for the upper layer, reverse frame, so it will be looking like this. Okay, and go back to scene 1 and delete this drop from the stage, delete, and delete the circle from stage, and create a class for the circle, edit class. Similarly, import flash.events.event, save the circle class, save, and save inside that raining folder, save. Okay, now I have to similarly added it on stage as we added drop, so type add event listener, event dot added to stage, function name same, added to stage, sorry, stage, create the function to stage, event and event. Similarly, I'll create an interframe event listener here, add event listener, event dot interframe, same function name, update, private function update event. But first, let's see what happens when I add this this circle on the stage. But I have to add this whenever my drops are removing. Okay, so in this delete drop function, just here, comment, add with, okay, type var circle colon circle class equal to new circle, circle, and give the circle position of x equal to current drop dot x and circle y equal to be exactly the same current drop dot y, and then add child this circle. Okay, if I test it now, it is possible to see that circle whenever the drop is deleting, and exactly the same position. Okay, so you see it's working fine, but the circle are not removing because I have not removed it from stage. Okay, so now I would like to remove it inside its class, so just and I would like to remove it whenever this circle is on this frame 10 to frame number 24. That means I want it to be deleted here, 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 or here, or here. Okay, so inside the circle class I'd like to type if this dot current frame greater than 12 plus map.random closing parenthesis time 24, then parent dot remove child this and remove this event listener as well. Here I have typed parent dot remove child this because I want its parent to be removed inside its class, so I have to type parent dot remove child. Okay, if I test it now, go to my FLA and save the file. If I test it now, I think it is working fine. Yes. Okay, but I would also like to have my circle transparency similar or like this raindrop, so copy this line from drop class and paste it exactly where it was in drop class but into circuit class. Okay, and also the scaling okay, save it and test it now, and I think it is more like raining effect but scaling problem, so change it to scale from 5 to 1. Save it. Okay, it is now more like raining effect. Okay, but as we have added these two classes on stage, drop class and circle class, we have to also remove this from stage 2. So for the drop class, go, and this is a good practice. Okay, so type add event listener event dot remove from stage and type the function name stage. Okay, and type remove from stage function copy this event and remove this event listener when it is removing from the stage. Okay, remove. This is a good practice. Now copy this event listener from drop and paste it here. Add a twist is here just inside the circle, paste it, and also copy that function too, and for circle paste it. Okay, and I don't need to change this event listener name because I have the same event listener function name. Inside the drop is update and inside the circle update too, and here is also update. Okay, now if I test it now, nothing changes, but this is more dynamic to use add it to stage and remove your object from stage. Now I'll draw a rectangle inside this stage so that it may looks like water. Just select rectangle and insert a new layer, lock action layer, and just get rid of stroke color and take the fill color, yes, and draw a rectangle and color. I think it's okay now. Test it. But my circle color and this rectangle color is the same, so I can't see it, so just change the color. First select the width with 800 and height, it's okay. Now change the color to little bit darker and change the background color to black. Save the file, test it. Yeah, it's more like raining effect, but I think it's okay. You can change the transparency. Okay, change the drop transparency to match the random 5 and circle transparency also 2 plus match the random 5. Okay, now if I test it now, okay, it will do for the sake of this project. Change the water effect, water color a little bit more dark. Okay, now yes, it's fine now. And as I have said earlier, that everything will be on classes, so I don't want this action or this FLA to be responsible for this code. Okay, I'd like to create another main class or document class for all of this code. So just see on properties panel, class, just click this pen, name the class. You can name anything you'd like. I'd like to do your document class, okay, and save this document class exactly the same location, save it, and now here just cut this variable, go back to document class and paste it here, okay, and again go back to and cut this event listener and paste it here inside the class, okay, go back and cut that function to, go back to document class and paste it. We'll change the function to private function or protected function. I'd like to have private function, and go back and take this custom function tool and go back to document class and okay, and paste it here, and change it, this function name, to private, and I think nothing is left here. Just delete rest of the code, go back to and just here import flash dot event, save this document class and delete this action layer, okay, and now if I test it, it should work exactly the same, and yes, it is working. So that's it. We have created a raining effect using classes. Everything is working here in classes. We have document class, this is the document class, this is the main class, and this is drop class, and this is circle class. And to open the document class, if I now click on this class, and it will open this document class for me. This document class means that I don't have to type anything into my layer, and this is more dynamic than type something into layer. And I know I am not been able to make you understand as I should have been, but I think if you follow this tutorial along, and you can have more advanced animation using the same concept, and I hope you have learned something from this tutorial. So see you for the next time.